What up, what up, what up? Back for another episode of Think Pieces and Conversations. I'm at the gym this morning, right? I'm at the gym. I'm doing legs. It's a hard day at the gym. I gotta get it in. I gotta get a lot of tension off. I gotta get my mind correct, my mind back realigned, right? Staying focused. So I'm in there, and there's a little bit more packed than it usually is. It's a little bit more. There's a lot of faces in there, but this time there's a lot more women than I usually see. Right? So I'm in there, and I get to thinking. I'm like, there's a lot of distractions in here. There's a lot of distractions in here. So I see this one particular chick. She seems older. She looks older. She's definitely keeping herself together for sure. Nice body, nice complexion. Looks like she takes care of her skin. But she's definitely no younger than 40. I'm like, this nice right here. And then I get to thinking. Let's run through the scenario of me actually taking my time out and increasing my current distractions in my life, such as talking to this girl, getting her number, going out or not, or just adding another number to my phone that I would want to have meaningless small talk or even meaningful small talk or long talk or dialogue with such and such. Not even just this lady. There was at least 6 or 7 other women that was looking very, very good, very nice, in shape. I could have had any one of them because I'm that confident in myself. I have no haircut. Not in the greatest mood because I got a lot of shit going on. But I got the gift of gab, so I got the gift of gab, and I'm hella confident in what I do. There's not really a thought. There's not really a game plan per se. It's just you feed off the energy, you give it back, and then the universe write the script for me as far as what to say, how to say it with whoever I'm talking to. That's witty. That's being on your feet. So as I'm determining, should I even talk to this chick, right? There's a question in my head that I never would say, especially in this level of or this age with how much experience I got in talking to women. That question is, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a man? Or are you talking to somebody? Those questions. I would never ask those questions because, to be honest, If you want me to be really honest, I don't care. I don't care. And why would I ask a question that would potentially stop me from completing whatever task or mission that I gave myself, which was the mission of getting your number, talking to you, hopefully getting in them drawers. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would I waste my time with such meaningless questions? Why would I waste my time with a question that'll deter me from completing my objective? I noticed that maybe listening in, maybe working out, listening in on somebody trying to attempt to talk to another chick um in the gym, in the airport, out and about, supermarket, whatever. And men tend to ask these questions that'll deter them and then lead to a question or lead to an answer or lead to you saying, well, you shit, you can't have any friends though? Huh? You can't have any friends? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You never say that with women. Listen, I grew up in an era where when I was younger, adolescent to early young adult age, we had these games where we would, me or my mans with a S, that means my guy, my friend, nothing strange with that. Yo, go over there. Go right there. Talk to that girl. Get her number. If you can't get her number, it's $5 per every time you can't get the number. Every time where you can't, or you're not even, you want to deny talking to her. You can't deny yourself talking to her. You gotta talk to her. You gotta go over there. You gotta say something, and then it will increase. It'll go from talking to her to getting the number, and then it goes from there. But that fear and the trial and errors that we had going through these games that we played, these war games, that's what I call them. These games of getting rid of your fear, the fear games. Because as you grow, you got to get rid of that fear of talking to women. And then when you talking to them, trial and error, you learning what to say, what not to say. And you realizing you got to be as natural as possible. Don't think too hard. Never ask questions that you don't want answers to or you never care about. So in this Think Pieces and Conversations, I ask my audience in relation to anything for as this subject or anything in life. Why ask questions that when you get the answer to them, it will deter you from completing your goal that you wanted to complete in the first place? Why ask that question? Why ask the girl, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a husband? That's a question that she got to answer for herself, that you never ask. She got to volunteer that information on her own. You understand? You never cared about answering that question. You seen what you like. You not that moral. Stop acting like you Mr. Good Guy or sweetheart. Stop acting like you such a good girl. You don't care if that man got a wife, girlfriend. Yo, fellas, you don't care if she got a boyfriend, husband. I mean, you might care if he's around in the vicinity. You might care if he's working in the same workplace as you. But other than that, you don't care. You don't give a shit. To be honest, I don't give a shit. That responsibility is on her. Why ask questions when it's their responsibility to stop you from asking a certain question? It's their responsibility to stop you from proceeding further with the goal that they know that you want. You know why I'm here. You know I see you in this gym. You know I like to see the legs glowing with the little one piece outfit with the you know I like what I like. You know I like what I see. You know I compliment on how you look, maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling. It depends on the conversation in this. So it depends on where I want to take it. It depends. Who knows how this is really gonna go. I might get a number and it'd be a nothing burger. Sweetheart, you might get dude's number, he never call you. I'm famous for that, to be honest. Sometimes I just get the number just to see if I got it. Sometimes I talk to the chick and make her laugh just to see if I still got it. But I'll always plant the seed, or I'll never plant a certain other seed when I don't want a seed to grow, or if I do want a seed to grow. For example, if I want the seed to grow, I'm not asking a question that'll stop the seed from growing. You understand? Asking if they have a partner when you really don't care doesn't make sense. So for this, different pieces and conversations, I want you to think back when you've asked a question about anything that's gonna deter you from your goal. It's preemptively. If you asking a question, preemptively you got an answer in your head that they may have, and potentially you got a plan A or a plan B in your head right now. If they say this, I'm gonna go with this. If they say that, I'm gonna go with that. How about you embrace your true intent? And your true intent is you don't care, and act like you don't care. If I'm talking to a girl at the gym and I want to add to my distractions, because to be honest, if I'm at the gym and this chick that I'm talking to at the gym, and say if it doesn't go well because I'm not 100% from the field, nobody is 100% from the field. Now I just added awkwardness to my gym experience, and I don't like being awkward. She don't like being awkward. Nobody likes being awkward. Even if it does go well. What if it goes too well? What if you enjoying your time with such this young lady or older lady or whatever, legal age, of course, always legal age. Legal, right? 23 to about 50. I seen some beautiful 50-year-olds. You go out with her or you don't. She invites you to her house, you invite her to your house, or you go out or you go to a hotel or whatever. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all do what grown folks do. And this is your main gym. Right? This is your main gym. You just added complications to your life. So, two things I never do. I don't ask questions I don't care about or don't know the answers to or don't want to know the answers to. And I don't add extra distractions and extra tediousness to my life. You only learn that when you get grown or get older. So I don't really have much else to say about this episode. That's all I wanted to get your mind to think about. Everything I talked about. Next time you want to ask a certain question, why ask it? Next time you want to add a distraction to your life, when you know you got this set goal, why add it? You don't need to. Man, if you want to, go ahead. If you don't, leave it alone. You gotta focus. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.